We begin with another appeal in the legal challenges to Obamacare, an appeal that could strike it down. It goes before the 5th U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals today in the case Texas versus United States. Texas leaders arguing against it, saying the entire law is now unconstitutional since the individual mandate and tax is gone. Kimberly Leonard with the Washington Examiner tells our George Thomas it is a high-stakes case in America's healthcare battle.
Legally, it would likely be appealed to the Supreme Court, which then may or may not take it up. A lot of different analysts think that if the Fifth Circuit upholds the Affordable Care Act, then the Supreme Court would be unlikely to take up Obamacare again. As a lot of viewers probably know, the Supreme Court has taken up Obamacare many times, including twice specifically that upheld that the health care law, was constitutional and could remain in place. So legally, that would be the next step.
So what does it mean for Americans who have this concern for their health care? What does it mean for them?
Well, the people that it would affect the most are people who are enrolled under Obamacare's Medicaid expansion, who are low-income people, or people who buy their health insurance from the Affordable Care Act exchanges, which are called, healthcare.gov in most states. People use those websites to buy their own health insurance, and, even though these different groups, which are about 20 million Americans, are the most affected, it also has ripples throughout the healthcare system. There are parts in Obamacare that also affect what seniors pay for drugs in Medicare, the rule that says that that young people can remain on their parents' health insurance plans until the age of 26, which is very popular. That would go away. Protections for people with pre-existing conditions such as cancer or diabetes. So it would really have a lot of rippling effects across the healthcare system. And even if it were to be struck down, a lot of folks say, well, there would probably be lawsuits to follow up on that, just to look at all the different parts of the healthcare law.